Giddy bye.
There wasn't a single moment of Jackson's life that Brian and Amanda Bayers missed. From the first time he crawled to Jackson just being Jackson.
I mean, it was just instant love at first sight.
Giddy, giddy, giddy.
I felt like we had a whole different responsibility in our life, that we had the small child that we had to raise.
When Brian won his election for Spencer County Magistrate, Amanda and Jackson were by his side. Their little boy was growing, and so was his curiosity as he managed to get his hands on everything.
I worried every night I got home. I carry around change in my pocket. I would get down on my hands and knees and look for dimes or pennies that I might have dropped.
But it was what they didn't think of that changed their lives.
You always think that this can never happen to me, but it can.
On February 13th, Brian was getting ready to take Jackson to daycare. A cold morning, Dad went outside to warm up the truck and back it up to the house. He had no idea Jackson had somehow wandered outside too.
When I got out of the truck, I hopped out of the truck to run to the back door and hopped up on the stoop, and the back door was wide open.
Brian ran into the house, calling Jackson's name, and couldn't find him.
I went flying out the back door, and basically to see him on the driveway. And he had already been hit at that point in time, and well, I had backed over him. I never saw him at any point in time. Jackson was actually hit by the front wheels of the vehicle backing up. When the front wheels came back around, he essentially walked right into the side of the vehicle. I was quite hysterical. My son was killed instantly, and I called 911.
Knowing there was nothing that he could do to save Jackson, Brian called Amanda, who rushed home from work.
I immediately wanted to hold him, and I held him for hours, I think, and just kissed him and rocked him, and we took him back to his room, and I just kept saying, why?
Brian still doesn't know how Jackson opened the door that morning. What he could have done differently haunts him.
What if I had a backup camera on my vehicle? What if I had my window rolled down? I think, what if I didn't just pick my child up and carry him with me to move my car?
They never knew how common back-over and front-over accidents were until Jackson died. They took the brave step to talk about it, knowing Jackson would be proud of them.
If we can save one child's life by this and prevent one family from the kind of devastation that we have faced, that will be his legacy.
That and the 18 months Brian and Amanda felt blessed to be a part of.
1, 2, 3, go.
I miss holding him and hugging him and kissing him and just feeling that love. We know that Jackson's in heaven and he's with God.